Were you going? Were you going somewhere?
No, I was just gonna say big gulps, eh?
Well, see you later.
Good one.
Shortest episode. Welcome back to the green room. I'm here with Chris, Lucas, and Gibbs.
Hello.
And it was a good practice.
A sweaty
man.
practice.
We're
So sweaty.
practicing for the sun catch.
Yeah, we're playing there on July 6th.
Yeah.
So many songs. It's so long.
Yeah.
It's a long set. We're learning a lot of covers.
Yeah, so you guys should come out.
Come on down.
Chris is breathing heavy because drumming was tedious.
Tedious.
Was it not?
It was a little tough today.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're all tired.
We'll be alright. 10 hours of sleep in the last 3 days doesn't help me, so.
5 hours a night? That's plenty, man.
No, 10 hours total in the last 3 days.
Yeah, that's like 5 hours one day, and then 2 hours in one day, and 3 hours in one day.
Science.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocket appliances.
Rocket?
Rocket appliances.
Somebody's breathing is really loud.
Edgar.
I thought it was Chris.
I just kept hearing.
Because
Anyway.
my
There you go.
will that be better?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
better.
There we go.
All right.
Cool.
Well, welcome back to the green room.
How does breathing work?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well, it's been a busy one. We had Alan Cross on last episode.
That was pretty cool. That was a nervous wreck, but it was pretty cool.
It's just like meeting a celebrity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
legit. It was fun though. He's a cool guy. We'll maybe see if we can bring him back on season 2 at some point.
when we're better.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
we're getting there, man. I feel like every episode gets better.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's what Tenny told me anyway.
Well, then you know it's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And
Tenny.
it's
legit.
truth.
Yep. Shout out to Tenny.
Shout out.
Hashtag
Shout.
Tenny.
Shoddy Tenny.
Hashtag Tenny stuff.
Tenny stuff. Yep, good stuff.
You guys got summer plans?
I'm going camping this weekend.
That's pretty cool.
legit.
For
Yeah.
Canada Day.
Oh yeah, it's
Where
gonna
are
be
you
fun.
going?
Spruce Woods. Yeah, good hiking. Bring the dog. Go with some friends. They have a baby, so it should be fun.
You're having a baby?
No.
Oh,
We're bringing friends who have a baby.
okay. I was like, whoa, announcement
Yeah,
time.
big announcement on the green room. We're having a baby. No, we're not. We're not having a baby. We have a dog.
Did they pick theirs up at Walmart or Superstore?
Superstore,
Okay.
for sure.
Oh, they don't have as good a
Discount.
return policy.
Discount aisle. No, that baby's super cute.
On no tax Saturday.
Good deals on babies.
Yeah.
$5.
Oh
Babies.
yeah, that's a good
Nice.
deal.
That is good.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
$5 a pound.
Your dog's going to get lost in the desert.
I hope not, because she's
Nah.
really cute
It's a big desert.
and it's a little dog.
Yeah.
That's also the same color as the sand.
That's true, too.
That's true. Dude.
Yikes.
What kind of dog is it again?
A cockapoo.
Oh.
Cocker spaniel mixed with a poodle, and it's also really fun to say. Cockapoo.
Are we allowed to say poo on here?
Yes.
Or caca?
Others others have said much worse.
Yeah.
So-
I've said much worse.
Me
so
too.
It's fine.
That was being fun.
Not me. I'm pointing the finger at everyone.
No.
Cockapoo.
How about you, Chris? What are you doing this summer?
I'm going fishing.
A lot. I saw you
A
fishing
lot.
the other day.
Yeah, I saw your Jeep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
Oh.
like, man, which one's... Oh, that one's Chris right there. I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, when are we going?
I'm going to Stephenfield this weekend,
This weekend?
Monday.
I'm in.
Do you have your license, man?
Not yet. I can
Well,
get
you
one.
just have to buy it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
was just wondering if you
I
got
just-
them already.
I'll just go scan my last
20
year's
bucks.
one and just change the date on
Yeah, done.
You can't. They changed the little security thing.
there. Yeah, I'll do that too.
It's
Oh,
fine.
Don't worry about it.
I know.
Yeah,
some,
no,
I
I'm,
know some people.
I'm going to Vancouver next week.
Oh.
Not next week, the week after.
For
'Cause-
for sturgeon.
for sturgeon.
For a baby announcement?
Oh, sturgeon fishing.
That
Yeah.
would be
Baby announcement?
sick.
Giants. No, baby. That's not possible anymore. Except for
Vasectomy.
some divine intervention.
Fair enough.
It's happened
Yep.
before.
I think
That
the
has-
electricity was
yeah.
cut off on Chris's fuse. Snip.
So how long are you gone for?
4 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Nice quick trip. Catch some big fish.
How big of a sturgeon do you want to catch?
Well, they haven't caught a 10-footer yet this year, so
'Cause-
I would like to be the first.
Yeah, it's crazy how big those things are.
Oh man.
Even if I got it, I don't want to set the bar too low, but I don't want to set it too high. But I'd be happy.
20 feet.
I'm happy. No, that's the world record. It's like 20 feet.
Done.
But
21 feet.
I would be pumped about a 7-footer.
That'd be sweet.
I'm really hoping for 8, 9, 10 would be amazing. But
Oh,
8
man.
or 9 would be like fish of a lifetime.
That's a big old fish.
if you catch a 10-footer, I'll buy you a Snickers. I already owe Ed a Snickers.
I'm
So
not.
we
I'm
were-
not me
Yeah,
when I'm
you do.
hungry. So you better buy me.
We were
Snickers.
playing Fortnite the other night, and I said, if we make it out of Tilted Towers alive, I'll buy you a Snickers. And we did.
Oh, that's
That's
legit.
hilarious.
Well, because a couple games before that, we went to Tilted Towers and we all died
Within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
bad.
So we played a couple more games and then we're like Tilted Towers, and then we went and we survived.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
as we were parachuting, I told the guys, I'm like, if we survive Tilted Towers, I'm buying you Snickers. And we got out of Tilted Towers maybe like 50 feet, and then we got killed.
Well,
Good times.
Snickers.
worth the Snickers.
Yep.
Yep.
So
if
what are
you
you
catch
guys
a
up to?
10-footer, Snickers for you.
I like Snickers.
I'll even buy you a bag of Snickers for a 10-footer.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Ooh,
But you have
lovers.
to let me have one.
Of the
We
sturgeons.
can share it.
Of the sturgeon.
I'll
It's really
I'll
cool
eat some
'cause,
sturgeon.
I'm buying a conservation tag, so if we catch a fish that has not been tagged yet, then I get to tag it.
And put your name on it.
No,
Swatter's fish.
but it's like, well, it'll
Slaughter's
it'll be
lizard.
like this person caught it on this day, and these are all the measurements. It's pretty cool.
That's
Like
cool.
they have a really big conservation effort going on, and I'm going with like the leading people.
What's the group called that you're going with?
Sturgeon Slayers.
Oh yeah, I follow them on Instagram.
You
Is that a
should.
metal-
Everybody follow them.
Sounds like a metal band.
Crazy. Yes, Slayer.
Sturgeon Slayers.
It's
Raining sturgeon.
Kevin Estrada is the main guy. He used to play in the Chell.
Oh,
So
Like on the video game?
yeah,
he would have been on the video game
for sure.
because he played
Word.
for the Hurricanes.
Oh yeah, that team that everybody cares about.
Did I tell you that I hung out with Justin Falk the other day?
I
Really?
think you mentioned it.
Like the captain
And
of
I
the
was-
Hurricanes.
I was
he
like-
plays Chell too.
I was like, which Falk though? Because there's two.
Yeah, not the good one, the bad
F-
one.
FAULK.
Oh, I'm sorry if for any chance you're listening
Yeah,
to this.
that's
Or you're related.
it's gonna be rough.
Seth is related. He's been listening. Hi,
Oh.
Seth.
Hi, Seth.
Hi,
Hey,
Seth.
Seth.
I like
Oh,
that
hi,
we're
Seth.
we're like we actually gained like 4 subscribers in the last month.
Oh, yeah?
On the YouTube's channel.
Man,
What
we're
an honor.
killing it.
Hey man, we gotta
Famous.
start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Started from the bottom. Now we're still here.
Well,
Well, it's really easy to start from the bottom and get a little bit higher.
That's true.
Yeah. What are you guys up to?
This summer?
Well, not
Wanna
right
go
now.
first,
I know
Ed?
what you're doing
no,
now.
not much. Especially with Clarissa being pregnant,
Oh yeah.
you kind of don't.
Another announcement. Whoa.
Yeah,
many
it's just
baby
happening now.
Haven't we announced it like twice on the podcast?
Yeah,
Probably
I think
every
so.
time.
Everyone needs to know.
I'm gonna have a kid.
Well, then I'll just
September.
do the mandatory.
You're gonna have it?
Whoa.
My wife, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Have some kindergarten talk going
I'm
on.
gonna have a food baby.
Nice.
Those are important.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Goose.
You goose.
Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of coast this summer. I want to do some
Band
work-
camping.
work. Well, yeah, we got to do that.
Then we
gotta
can
go
say one day
camping.
at band camping.
Are we gonna bring a flute?
Douche flute?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
There's
and
one
then that
guy.
douche flute piano.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and then sit around the campfire.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we
bring
should
our
plan some
instruments.
camping. I
We can-
agree.
We should go camping and bring our instruments. and
That'd
we
be
can
fun.
Serenade the
Have a little
campground.
monochromatics acoustic
Mhm.
show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Our
Why not?
little private island. Yeah, I do want to take out my camper that I just purchased. I do got to do a little bit of repairs on it, but she's looking pretty good.
You could take her out already, couldn't you?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, just buy her a nice seafood dinner. She'll be all right.
And never call her again. I do have a tarp big enough to cover the whole thing, so if it would start to rain, I could still waterproof it that way. But yeah, there's a few holes.
Yeah.
She's old. Just gotta give her some loving.
TLC,
Yeah.
TLC.
That's right.
the Learning Channel,
That's where they teach you how to dress.
and be really fat.
Move that bus.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I
Well-
was listening to. Were you going? Were you going somewhere?
No, I was just gonna say big gulps, eh?
Well, see you later.
Good one.
Shortest episode.
No. I was
10
listening
minutes.
to Stuff You Should Know podcast earlier, and they were talking about anarchy and what it actually means and where it came from and stuff. It's really interesting, and I had no idea. Well, that's not true. I remember seeing Vice made a documentary about this little experimental town in Denmark. What was it called again? Christiana something.
Ronaldo.
It's a town with
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
It's a town with zero rules.
Scored a hat trick last week.
And
There's no rules.
the only rule they have is no hard drugs.
Oh,
So they can
okay.
smoke pot there, and
and kill each
That's-
other.
And
they all
like
live.
soft
Actually,
drugs.
violence is forbidden too.
Okay,
You get kicked
okay.
out. So
Wow.
they all just grow gardens together, and they eat from it, and they just hang out all day.
So it's just like a big commune. Kinda.
It is, but there's like 5,000 people there.
Jeez, that'd be cool.
I think it was 5,000.
Bunch of hippies.
It's really gross looking though. Like
Yeah, I
everything's
bet.
overgrown and
Yeah, I believe
graffiti
it.
everywhere. And
Yeah.
But it was one of the first experimental anarchy towns, basically. And it's an
Yeah.
old army compound that these hippies
Anarchy
moved into.
99.
It'd be
In the
interesting.
70s. I suggest Triple X.
Yeah.
I suggest
That's the first thing I
listening to
thought
that
of.
episode of the Stuff You Should Know About Anarchy. It was very interesting.
Sounds like it.
I was told about another podcast I need to listen to. Something about manly, how to be manly, guide to
Was
manliness.
it Ear Biscuits?
No.
Rhett and Link.
Something
Yeah.
about.
I listen to them sometimes.
This is really bad. Something about manliness. How to
How to
Guide-
not suck at being a
guide
guy.
to manliness.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like some sexist, pig who's just telling you that you have to be buff, and it's like just telling you about
So then
like
what's
the
the
science,
point?
like no, like well, yeah, but the science behind like when people dress nice, how that gives them confidence and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like there was a study where they gave people a lab coat, and so they did 3 different tests. And for some people, they told them it was a doctor's lab coat, and then they wrote a test. And then for some people, they said this is a painter's jacket, and they wrote the same test, those people. And then for the third group of people, they said this is whatever.
Butcher?
And you can put it on. They put it. You're like you don't have to wear it, but you can. And they just hung it over the end of the chair. And the people who had a doctor's coat, quote unquote, they did better than everyone else on the test.
Interesting.
And the people who thought it was a painter's coat did the worst. So like
Because
how,
painters are the worst.
how you dress, like it gives you more confidence. It's not that it made them smarter, but they were just more confident.
Well, that's very interesting.
Very interesting.
I'd believe that though.
So it's something about like the guide to manliness. I should have remembered or written it down, but
Yeah,
Who told you
sounds
about it?
interesting.
Rick Friesen,
Okay.
Ooh, good old
Yeah.
Rick.
my buddy
Shout out
Rick.
to Rick. He's working at Golden West now.
Yes, he is.
Yippee.
Like
Yippee!
you're clipping quite a bit, Chris. Just so you know.
I'll stop laughing.
Clipper.
No, not because of laughing. Your P's and poos.
Your P's and Q's.
I'll stop going to the toilet now.
Thanks.
Can I just turn this down?
So have you guys been watching any of the FIFA World Cup?
My little brother loves watching soccer, or as he likes to call it, football, even though he's Canadian and shouldn't call it that. Anyway,
Smart kid. Smart kid.
he so
football.
he loves Argentina and he always has. So
Ooh.
so their first game they were playing Iceland. So I decided, well, Iceland's my team now. And then they tied and it was hilarious. No, whatever.
That
Iceland's
is
out now.
hilarious.
But now I'm cheering for Mexico because home
Yeah.
team. Whoop,
Ooh,
whoop.
they got
Yeah.
Brazil in the first
Oh,
round.
Yeah,
that's gonna
it's
suck.
gonna be.
But
rough.
guess
But
what?
you know what? Germany's going home.
Yeah.
And what were they saying? This is the first time they've been kicked out this soon since 1938,
Yeah.
which was when Hitler was still.
Well, I was gonna say,
a
does
thing.
this feel like World War II all over
Well,
again?
because the year after 1939, World War II happened. So next year, World War III.
No, that's not happening. But it's also the first year in
Anyway.
like a lot of years. I forget what the number was, like 20 years or something, that Argentina and Germany and Brazil lost
Their first game,
the
right?
first game.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
All three of them.
Argentina tied,
But it's not a win.
but yeah, okay.
That's
gotcha.
what it is. They didn't win their
Yeah,
first
okay.
game. Yeah.
oh, that's interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was
How
pretty cool.
long those countries have been so dominant in FIFA.
Now things are just
and now
rotating.
It's, yeah.
How has Brazil been doing? I haven't been actually.
I haven't even watched a single
haven't
game.
followed that
No.
closely this year.
I've just been watching the
I've
Mexico
been
games.
so busy,
And they
Mhm.
take so long.
but it's so good.
Really? They're no longer than hockey.
I know,
games.
but they're way more boring.
I
No.
disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's the same concept.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a little different, but yeah, not quite as exciting. That's fine.
I get tired of the rolling on the ground and let's see who can fake the most
Yeah,
injuries.
that's.
I get tired of
ridiculous.
that bit,
But it is entertaining to watch.
but I like watching soccer.
If there's a team that I
or
choose, okay,
football or whatever.
if I'm like that's my team, then I'll watch the games. Like Mexico, I'll watch their games.
Well, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I did watch a little bit of the Germany's last game with
Oh,
Korea
yeah.
there, just because it was fun to see them lose for once.
Well, I actually
And
one
against
of
South Korea yet.
And to all my German friends, I mean, yeah, it's okay. You guys are always so cocky, so suck it.
one of my one of my coworkers
Wow.
at work, he actually took half a holiday to stay at home that morning and
That's
watch the Germans
amazing.
lose, and he came back and he was pumped. He
That's
was just
funny.
like he was so happy because he didn't care about South Korea. He just wanted the Germans to lose, and then he
I-
came back and he was just so happy.
I
Well,
remember
South
when,
Korea was out no matter what,
Yeah, so
and so all they wanted is to kick Germany out,
Yeah,
and they did it, which
hilarious.
was great.
yeah,
I enjoyed it.
yeah, it was
I,
awesome.
I still remember not the last FIFA, maybe 2 times ago. I was still working at Triple E at the time.
when
and-
Spain won.
Yeah, that was 8 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, and I remember a lot of
Like
European fellas would they would take whatever. How long is FIFA? 2 weeks?
A month.
A month.
Is
But-
it a month?
Well, it's
Yeah.
the World Cup. Yeah, it's a month.
Yeah.
they would take
that
weeks
year.
off.
I watched like as many games as I could. I watched like because I was working at Decor, so
Oh yeah.
I was on shift work and I was just watching every single game. It was too much. So now I've like cut back, but I still follow. Like I check the scores and I'm like, you know.
Yeah, Twitter
Twitter.
feeds can.
So in
Update you pretty good.
2024, is it? We're getting FIFA in Canada.
Well,
Yeah.
they're splitting it
It's
between
North
They're
America.
split- they're- yeah, basically North America. They're splitting it between Canada, U.S., and Mexico. But Toronto's not that far to go and see FIFA.
True.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
No, for FIFA, I think it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Especially if Mexico comes out.
Oh,
man,
that'd be
that'd be
Of course,
so
Mexico's
good.
going to be there.
Viva Mexico, cabrones!
I'll wear a sombrero. I'll go with you guys.
Nice.
I'll
Would
be
you?
there. I'll come.
That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe we should all go.
We should
and
just
then
go to
Play
Mexico.
a bunch of shows in Toronto.
In Mexico.
Enjoy the.
Play a bunch of shows in Toronto and Mexico.
Yeah.
And
Deal.
play soccer.
And it's all paid for by the FIFA organization. Thanks, guys.
Just dig into that $1 billion surplus you guys have.
Yeah, those are
Well, we
awesome.
could all sign up for volunteering. And we could volunteer.
That's true.
to be a band there.
I didn't think of it that
Just
way.
gonna hang out in the,
I just
in the
wanted-
lunchroom and
I
be a
just wanted to
band.
meet Messi and Ronaldo.
It's just like, oh, we are now volunteers, and here's all our instruments. Thanks, guys. Where's our flight tickets?
Yeah, we should just show up with the
Dressed like
instruments.
mariachis.
So
Yeah,
where
we're
do
the
we
band.
play?
Yeah, we're the band.
Yeah. With our
That's pretty good.
douche flute piano.
When I was in high school, I didn't have very many friends, so I would sit at a table and just practice my mouth trumpet all the time.
I like
I
that.
wonder why you didn't have friends.
Exactly. Yeah, there's not really a lot of wonder
Weird.
there.
You just see him on the table.
Well, just picture this: me completely bald with shaved head like with a razor down to the skin, wearing an Aligarth t-shirt with ripped sleeves,
You look like a neo-Nazi.
and like cargo shorts, sitting at a table with earbuds in, playing the milk trumpet. that was my grade 11.
Were you
for
listening
sure.
to a tutorial on?
No,
how to
I was
milk
listening.
trumpet?
I would have been listening to like a Monomarth and Lamb of God.
Well,
That's what I would have been listening to.
So you were doing the trumpets from Lamb of God's music?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Makes
all,
sense.
all
Is that a
all
ska
of the-
band?
All of their ska influence.
Yeah,
oh
they-
yeah, oh yeah. But they're a terrible ska band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, their trumpets,
They're a
they just
brutal
get lost
punk
in the
band.
mix.
You can barely even hear the trumpets. It's ridiculous.
It's
We
crazy.
seen
That's why you
Lamb
had
of
to do
God
the mouth
once.
trumpet.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
suck
they're,
live.
They're terrible.
well, me and Goose walked
Burn.
out and went to buy
Metallica merch.
Metallica merch, yeah.
Which I also don't like. I've seen them live. I didn't like them.
Yeah.
But that's
The
just
one
my
we went to
personal
was
opinion.
pretty good.
It was good. I
Yeah.
mean, they're not as tight as you would expect
Mhm.
them to
No.
be, but they were good. They put on a good show.
Yeah,
The whole 360
Entertaining.
stage was really interesting and cool to see.
yeah.
Lots of flames everywhere and
Flames.
coffins dropping off the ceiling.
That's
and
like
stuff.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, those guys are sweet live.
Wow, they put on a show.
Jeez, they're
That
Yeah,
good.
you
is
saw them in
amazing.
Winnipeg? At the
No, in Fargo.
Far-
Oh yeah.
Fargo's that way.
I pointed south.
Fargo.
Let's not
That's-
get into this.
That's
South?
north.
That's south.
North is like,
That's south.
Goose.
I'm gonna pull out a compass and
This
prove
is
you all
south.
wrong.
This is south.
oh yeah, no, they might be right.
This is
Oh,
south.
wait,
That's the way to the lake. That's west.
No,
That is
the lake
south.
is south from
The
here.
border is over there.
wait, what?
Winnipeg is nert. Well, kind of at this angle, but
Oh, there you go.
amazing how that works, eh?
My house is Shife. You gotta remember that. Shife means crooked.
Oh, Chris is so lost.
Learning
right
time with Goose.
I don't even know where I am right now.
What
Do
is
you know
up?
who you are? That's the
Who,
important part.
who is eBay?
Who is even who is even me?
Who is even me?
Wow.
Good
I didn't-
times.
I didn't
guys.
know that
How
was
is
that.
it?
How is it? Because the Earth
Oh, because your road it goes like
Yeah.
Because the North
Oh,
Pole is
yeah.
that way.
and the South
If
Pole
your
is that
road-
way,
If
and
your
the
road
East and the
was
West
straight
Pole.
like
you
a
know?
normal road, then
Yes.
Yeah, if you're-
then
if-
you would be correct.
If your road didn't suck so bad,
Yeah, Morden, get your
It's
your
worse
roads
in winter.
together.
get your roads together.
Our road still doesn't show up on the GPS.
No, it doesn't. Well, there was this
That's
guy.
a true story.
There was
though.
this guy driving like 5 kilometers an hour down your road on our way here,
oh,
and
I
right
was
in the
mad.
middle, like straddling both lanes.
And for no reason, he
And-
just drove to the end
And
and
then
turned around.
and then he
Yeah.
turned around and went back.
You know how
Every
often
day.
we get that, man?
I was like, why and why and why?
Why
Yeah.
and why?
That was it.
And that was the end.
The why and
And
the
now
why
we're
and
here.
the
Yeah.
why
Oh, and
the
he
why.
looked at me and I was like,
Freak.
and then he was like,
Freak.
what? I didn't do
Why,
anything.
why are you trying to drive on my road?
Yeah.
This is my road.
Why are you in
Yeah.
my way when I'm in a hurry? Stop it.
Late, we have a lot of songs to learn, and then we got the
All of
green
the
room.
songs.
Oh yeah.
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 Green Room's always worth it though. I've been loving this. Mick loving it.
Mick Lovin. That movie sucked. I didn't like that movie.
Super bad.
Anyway,
I liked
Yeah.
that at the time.
when I first saw it, what year did that movie come out? That was a lot of years ago already.
I only
I
saw
would
it
say
once.
2008, 2009.
It's not that
I don't know.
recent.
We can look that up.
It's
We
not
can
it's
look
good
that up.
because when I went and saw it, I saw it in theaters. I think. Yeah.
Sorry.
You saw it in theaters?
Yeah. And,
Yeah, me too,
And
actually.
I thought it was hilarious. And then I remember I watched it probably like 2 years ago, and I was like, this movie sucks.
Well, it's like a lot of comedies where the jokes are only
2007.
funny the first time around,
Did-
right?
did-
2007.
So
yeah.
I was 12. That's probably why I thought
No,
that's
fine.
that's why I thought it was funny. Cause I was like, haha, look at that joke. It's hilarious.
Well, it's the same
Nope.
with Deadpool 2.
I still love that
I
movie.
find it's good. The first
I
time
haven't
around,
seen it yet, so
especially,
don't spoil, please.
I think the one thing that
I
and
won't
I'm not going
ever
to spoil
see it,
anything. Don't worry.
so-
The one thing I just think is some of those jokes, they are very
Precise.
well. You have to
Niche?
know references.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because sometimes they joke about stuff, and if you don't get the reference, then
But that's
it's not.
and, but
funny.
that's the whole shtick with Deadpool, right?
No, I get that.
But, yeah.
And a lot of the jokes also the second time around would not be nearly
Well,
as funny.
and that's why it's one of those things. I saw this one review on it where the person said, you can go in there one time and watch the movie and laugh at a few of the jokes, and while you're laughing, 10 more jokes go over your head, and the next time you go and watch it, you don't laugh at those jokes, and you hear the other 10 jokes that went on or whatever, which is kind of
Okay.
true because it's just there's just so many jokes.
So it just hits you with new stuff all
Oh,
the time.
it's just It's just
Well, maybe I
It's
should
like
watch it a
watching.
second
It's
time.
like watching Futurama 6 times. You find something new.
Oh,
every
that
time.
show's good.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
My
You don't like
goodness.
that show?
Nah.
I like this
Such a
show,
good show.
but not 6 time worth.
I need to fist bump for that.
I mean,
6 times?
I've probably only watched it like 3 times.
Once is more.
I
than
did
enough.
6, and I'm taking a break now.
I've watched The Office probably close to 20 times.
No way.
Yeah.
Does that
Holy-
one episode still make you cry?
Not anymore.
No.
No.
Should,
It
should
made
we
me
start
cry.
calling you Tuna?
Tuna? No.
What?
That's
Big
okay.
Tuna.
I don't need an office nickname.
Andy calls Jim Tuna.
Big Tuna.
Big tuna.
Big Tuna.
Because he ate a tuna sandwich on his first day in
And they play Call of Duty at the office.
But
Oh, man.
It's
That's
so
hilarious.
funny how that happens. He gets called Big Tuna.
Yeah.
In our office, it's the same thing with jokes. You do one thing once,
And that's your
Yeah.
nickname.
it just boom.
Yep,
That's all it is
exactly.
for the
Boom.
rest of your life.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It is?
Yep.
There's so many jokes that are like, dude, come on. It was awesome.
It's
5
been
years
years.
ago, and they're still using them.
Like what?
Oh.
Is it me?
Well, not
Yep.
sometimes,
All of them.
but it's just the office environment, and that's where the office actually got that dead
Nailed
on.
it. They nailed it.
Where those kind of jokes, it happens one time and now you're known by that, and
Yeah.
they just keep bringing that old joke back and back. Yeah,
And
it's
back
it's-
and back
It
and
was
back.
very
Back
clever.
and
I
back.
think.
Backstreet's back.
Well, me and my
All right.
me and my old boss when I used to work at Rogers, we would watch two episodes of The Office every day at lunch for like almost 3 years.
So did you have a 2-hour lunch?
Well, 1 hour. Each episode's like 25 minutes.
Oh right.
There's
I
one.
thought they were
There's
45-minute episodes.
there's one season they tried 45-minute episodes, and then that ended after one season.
Oh.
It was like season 5.
Mhm.
I know way too much. I need to stop talking about it.
Yeah.
I feel like such a nerd when I start talking about The Office.
Just one quick reference. The Dwight
Yeah.
and Jim jokes, like the
Oh, yeah.
little thing. My favorite was still when Jim hires that Asian actor to play him.
And then he has like the picture
Family
change
pictures and everything.
and everything. Oh, that's too good.
Then he
Yeah.
like talks to Pam like
Yeah,
they
and
know each other.
and
Yeah.
kisses her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's dedication to a
That's
prank.
dedication.
Holy smokes!
So good.
What
Yeah.
a great show.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from those pranks. and
Seriously.
use them on other people.
Yeah.
Like Uncle K.
That was kind of what I was thinking.
Special K. Oh,
Yes.
man, that's new.
Yeah.
We're keeping that one.
See that this is the one joke. It's good. It's a good one though. I like it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Special.
I know where you at.
That's funny.
Oh man, that's good. good.
Yep.
You guys longboarding at all still?
No.
Ever since I started my new job, I can't because I have to go down the highway. Because
But like even in the evenings?
no, I don't know. Building a fence, I'm not at any time.
No.
I want to
I quit that.
more
I haven't gotten
Why?
online this year at all yet.
I didn't like it.
because there's too many people that do it now.
It's too trendy.
I
Classic.
don't think I haven't seen anybody this
No.
year yet.
No, it was. When
yeah,
was
I
it
see
popular?
everybody.
Two summers ago. No,
Right.
3 summers ago.
I'll still pick it up again, just not this summer.
I sold mine. I was like, I'm getting out of this.
I still have 3
I
of
don't
them.
like it. I'm out of here.
I still have mine. But I find that Morden's roads aren't as nice for that as Winkler.
No, but Morden is just nicer because everything just looks nicer, and
Yeah.
they have the hills.
And you have
like the
actual
hills are so
hills.
much fun.
Oh, I don't have the balls for
Oh
that.
no, I went down like
No balls.
down the big Larvier one, like with that big hill. I went down there on a
Oh,
longboard
no.
once. Me and
Did you use the gloves at least?
oh yeah, and elbow pads and everything. That
Oh.
was fun. But
Freaky?
you get the speed wobble going,
Oh,
and then
no,
you
no, no,
and
no,
then, and then you get brown streaks running through your underwear for sure
Oh, I almost.
for days.
If Jeff Hepner is listening, he knows. He was there. He saw it. We were at the top of this hill, and he was behind me, and I was going down, and I made up my mind to make the corner, and there was a car coming, and I couldn't see it until it was too late, and
He was just taking a picture. Go ahead.
oh, first let me take a selfie, right?
Yeah.
And so the car just came out of nowhere because I was at the top of the hill, and I was going like full speed.
How
and I
how
was-
fast do you think?
I don't know,
50K?
30-ish,
Yeah.
Yeah, 50
40-ish.
seems-
50 would be a little.
I don't know, man.
We
You
were
can
going
go pretty
pretty
fast.
quick because we like pushed. because it like we'd gone down there a few times, so we pushed at the top to go faster. And so, anyways, I'm like starting this corner, and then I see this car pull up to the stop sign, and it was like inches away. Like I was already torqued as hard as I could. I kneeled down on my board and grabbed the toe edge and just ripped up on it with my hand so that it would turn sharp enough. Otherwise, I would have been smoked by that car.
Mm.
Holy
And it was like
smokes.
inches that it missed me.
Well, there's somebody, I can't remember who, I'm not going to say names because I can't remember. I'm going to get the story wrong probably. But somebody was telling me about a couple of guys that went longboarding, like in the valley. I don't know. You know where Pembina Valley
Yeah.
Bible Camp is in that area? The highway that goes there, there's a huge drop in the valley.
Right.
Is that paved though?
There's
Yeah.
one that's paved, yeah. And they took longboards down there. And one of them has a speed gun. And they were clocking themselves at like 75 kilometers an hour.
Oh,
I
going
can
down
see
those
that, 'cause
can
those
you-
hills are steep.
Well, and then one of them ate it, and they had to like I don't know if it was a broken leg or what, but
yard sale.
it was a yard sale. I just remember hearing about it, and I was like, that does not sound like fun. I would,
Lucas, do you remember when we
Poop
were
myself.
on Sunset Boulevard in LA?
yeah.
This guy-
yes.
This guy comes down with a skateboard, and I guess the sidewalk had shifted, and he devils the corner of
Oh,
a
that
sidewalk.
guy.
He just goes flying. He biffed it hard.
That was so, and we were right there.
His chin was all like scraped up. We saw the whole thing. And then that same day, we went down to Venice Beach, and this guy was carrying a keyboard, and he stepped in some soft sand, and he just rolled with his keyboard. He just ate shit.
And there was
it
this
funny.
huge keyboard, and we're watching. I'm pretty sure like Colton or somebody said this guy's gonna eat it.
Yeah.
And
No, he
sure-
said yard sale.
Yeah, and sure enough, this guy just bit, and we're all just killing ourselves laughing.
Oh man, that was a good time.
That was funny. But when that guy
That's
bit it on the
hilarious.
skateboard, and we were all just standing, but he just got up and kept going.
He picked it up like it was nothing.
And
just
he's
kept
and we were
going.
right
his,
there
His
just
face
like-
was bleeding.
Yeah, and we were just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And we got a parking ticket.
Yeah, at that same day,
It was a very eventful day.
it was Sunset. And weren't we trying to find a record studio
Yeah, because we were close to
to Hellcat, right?
Hellcat and Epitaph.
Right, and we wanted to go find one. Couldn't find it.
Couldn't find them.
Well, the thing is that it was disguised as an old fire department.
So you couldn't really. There's no signs or anything, so we were just kind of walking.
Probably for
they
a
probably.
reason.
Well,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
they don't
They
want
probably
people
do
like
it for
us
a
to show
reason.
up.
But
Exactly.
but then we.
to my
Yeah. But then we found this sweet record store
Yeah, that was cool.
that I bought Teenage Ball Rocket
Yep.
vinyl from that you have now.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep,
Rock
I
it.
have that now.
Was it the Freak Out one?
Yep, the pink one. Yep.
You're a total freak out.
You freak out.
Oh yeah.
But hey, that's our time today, guys.
GTs,
Thanks
everybody.
for hanging out.
Next time we will have Tom Edwards,
Yeah, from Eagleson, all the way from
Ottawa, right?
Ottawa, yeah. He's Skyping in, and it will be a lot of fun. He's a cool dude.
Tons of fun.
Yeah.
YOLO.
So, yeah, thanks for
Swag.
hanging out. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube.
420.
Subscribe if you're on iTunes, and
Ask
give us
us.
5 stars, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that too.
What were we going to say?
Leave comments for
Leave-
sure. Tell
leave.
us.
Go Leafs, go.
Yep.
MXPX.
I already said it once, but you guys didn't hear me.
Oh really?
Okay, bye.
Peace.